Next game, Saints at the Eagles. This line opened up Saints -7. It's still 7. This line is off the board in a few places. I'm not sure why, but we do know that Jalen Hurts was named quarterback. So who do you like in this game?
Yeah, I would imagine it's off the board because of the starting quarterback switch. They probably just want to reevaluate, but I don't think it moves the line that much at all. I like the Saints in this one, though. It's Jalen Hurts is making his first NFL start against the best defense in the NFL. They allow the fewest yards. They allow 20.1 points per game, I believe, which is 4th best in the league. This seems like a terrible, terrible time to give a quarterback his first start. Like, I don't look, I get Carson Wentz has been terrible and all of that, but I think that this is just such a bad idea because Hurts coming into the league, like he was very accurate at Oklahoma, and Lincoln Riley did really great work with him to help him improve, but he is a project a little bit, and he was going to take some time to develop. We saw him make a nice throw against the Packers. We saw him move around a bit with his legs, but that's not going to be enough to get it done against the Saints. They're going to bring all sorts of crazy stuff at him. Sean Payton's going to make sure to try to pressure him, not let him move around too much. And, you know, their cornerbacks for the Saints are really good. Marshawn Lattimore and Janoris Jenkins are going to be able to take away his weapons. They don't have any real receiving weapons, the Eagles. So I think everything on that side of the ball benefits the Saints. And then on the other side of the ball, the Eagles have a good defensive line. They have Darius Slay, and that's about it on defense. So I think whether it's Taysom Hill or Drew Brees starting, I think it's leaning towards Hill. I don't think Brees is going to be back from 11 rib fractures yet. I still think that the Saints are going to be able to cover this. Like maybe Jalen Hurts will get something in garbage time, but I don't know. I don't trust it. So I'm going to be all over the Saints here. 2 to 4 unit pick. Just got to decide how confident I am in it.
Yeah. So Andrew was saying we thought, or you know, it was Kenny and I did that video where we talked about Jalen Hurts being a terrible pick. And he says that Howie Roseman was miles ahead of everyone seeing the Wentz collapse, but like he just signed Wentz to a huge contract. So like that's why it didn't make any sense. Like I don't mind spending a 2nd round pick on a quarterback, but not after you spend like $1 billion on one. So I really didn't like it, and I don't know. We'll see about Hurts. I don't know if he's going to be successful, but I do think that benching him was the right move. Just Carson Wentz was just so terrible. I don't know what's happened to him. Like it wouldn't surprise me at all if after the year's over we find out that he's playing on with some like major injury that like, you know, that he can't play with, but it causes him like major pain or something like that. Or if like maybe there's something in his personal life that's preventing him from really like delving into football, because it doesn't look like he knows what's going on, and it's just really disappointing because he looked like a great cerebral quarterback a couple of years ago, and now that's like completely vanished. Like it's just gone. Anyway, I like the Saints along with you. You know, for all the reasons you said, the Saints are they might be the best team in the NFC, maybe the Packers, but I think you can make an argument for the Saints. They have great defense. Jalen Hurts is really going to struggle. And the Eagles might be without Darius Slay. I mean, he got hurt late in that game against the Packers. Actually, a couple of equal cornerbacks went down with injuries. So if they don't have those guys, like they're not going to be able to cover Michael Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders. And Taysom Hill's getting better every week passing the ball. So I think he's going to do well. My only concern here is that the Saints play the Chiefs next week, and I think they might be looking ahead. But you know, the fact that they're going to be playing Jalen Hurts, who, you know, was such a big name in college football, I think that could maybe keep them focused for this game. Like if this were Wentz, I think they would completely overlook the Eagles. But you know, Hurts is getting some hype, so they might be, you know, they might be willing to focus on him. So I agree with you on the Saints. I'm just not going to bet the game because I think of the look ahead component.
The look ahead definitely makes sense to me. I could see that happening. And, you know, Hurts is easily the type of dude who could get some sort of backdoor cover in this game. So maybe I'll go a little bit less. Maybe I'll go on the 2 end of my unit count. Chris also had a good point that it's probably about starting Hurts is probably about keeping Wentz from getting destroyed. Very good point. But I would argue that if that was the goal, they probably should have made the move. I get it. They were in the divisional race, so they probably felt like they couldn't make the move. But it's tough because you don't want to have like Wentz out there getting killed against the best defense of the NFL. But you also don't want to make your like rookie quarterback you've invested quite a bit in like a sacrificial lamb in his first start. So we'll see if they have a good game plan out there, or if Hurts can at least get the ball out or use his mobility to avoid being sacked behind that offensive line. But no matter how you look at it, that coaching decision was it's just a strange one to me. And I think the Eagles just don't get the benefit of having an easy stretch run. They're just playing a bunch of really difficult teams.
Yeah. Nothing the Eagles have done has made any sense, like dating back to April. Like, I really don't get what they've been doing. Like, that includes passing on Justin Jefferson with the 21st pick, like not trading up for CeeDee Lamb when they had a chance to do so. I really don't get it. They were so on point, but like a couple years ago when they were just drafting really well and signing good free agents, and everything's just falling apart for them. I don't know. I don't get it.